Check out this awesome Hammond collection Allosaurus based off of Battle at Big Rock. And let's go ahead and flip it around to the side. We've got that Hammond collection amber logo right there with Hammond inside the amber. And then we take a look at the back. The sculpt on this Allosaurus looks really amazing. There it says Battle at Big Rock. Down here it says Allosaurus. In the aftermath of the events at Lockwood Estate, a camping trip goes awry when a family must protect themselves from the fierce Allosaurus. As the confrontation escalates, the delicate balance of coexistence is dangerously tested. This was right before Jurassic World Dominion. With that being said, guys, let's dive right in and get this dinosaur out of this box and bring it back to life. So let's just take the big knife here and go ahead and cut that tape so we can get this package open and take a look at this Allosaur. Okay, so diving into this Allosaurus, so far I seem to have mixed emotions. I know that the Jurassic community is in an uproar over this figure. Some good, some bad, more good than bad, and I have to agree with that. There's definitely more good here than there is bad. I got lucky. I know a lot of people have been complaining that they didn't get the blue on the arms here, or sometimes on the other side here, and I don't seem to have that problem, thank goodness. I actually got that. I got lucky with that, considering I wasn't able to pick this up in store and I had to order it on Target, on the Target website. Well, I didn't order it myself personally. It was a Christmas gift, but luckily my mom got lucky and got a really good one. I was a little bit worried about that when I realized I had to order it. It didn't actually end up hitting Target stores till several months later, which was kind of weird. Usually these hit almost right away. So I did find that a little bit odd. As far as sculpt and coloring and stuff goes, not a lot of quality issues with mine, except that I did notice the legs seem a little different. It seems like Mattel keeps trying to change the way they're doing these figures. And I have to assume that they're trying to upgrade with each figure. And in a lot of ways, they're fixing a lot of bad things, but they're also kind of making new problems. The legs on this one feel a little weird to me. They're just different. They're stiffer, or I can't really put my finger on what the issue is. But I did notice I kind of had a problem getting the legs to spread a little bit, and I had a little bit of a problem getting it to stand. I see a little bit of color. Like, what is that? Yeah, it's on both sides, so I guess it's meant to look that way. It just looks like the airbrushing's off. It's not solid there. I was going to say discoloration, but I guess not. Something else that is kind of a pro but a con to me is the tail right here. If we take a look at that tail, it is quite a bit longer than they used to make them, which is really nice to see. They've done that with the last few of these. Something else I noticed is we've got kind of a squishy rubber. It almost feels like there could be cotton in here or something like that, along with that bendy wire, which is very, very nostalgic and very reminiscent to the old school Kenner figures. But what I don't like is where we do have this bendy tail. So you can see there's that bendy wire in there, and we have that soft, squishy feel, which I really like that. That's actually a very nice touch, something we haven't had in the Hammond collection. But the tip of the tail, there's no possible way to bend it because that wire just doesn't go. The wire only goes to right about there, if you guys can see that. So right about there, it does not go to the end of the tail, which is kind of disappointing. At this point, I'm kind of tired of the bendy wire tails, even though, like I said, I do like this squishy Kenner-esque type filling in the tail right here. What I would really like to see more of is the jointed tail like we got with the Ankylosaurus. I think that would have been nice. They played around with that one time on the one figure, and then they kind of haven't played around with it since. And I just think it would be a nice touch if this thing had several joints where you could just move the tail all over the place instead of trying to bend this wire into place. But other than that, I don't have too many complaints with this dinosaur. I haven't got to know it yet, as it is brand new to me. I will know more as I use it for photography and possible movies and stuff like that. The legs don't seem to be real bad. I'm definitely going to have to break those in a little bit. They do, like I said, just seem a little bit stiff. But I think that is going to be better for posability. Just, I've noticed if the balance ain't just right, it will topple over. Which bothers me a little bit, but it's not too worrisome. Like I said, I think I can just play around with those joints and probably get it to work. Like right now I'm having a problem getting it to stand again, and those joints are really tight, as I said. Yeah, anyway, so probably not my favorite Hammond collection figure at this point. There's definitely a few more in the collection, which reminds me, I kind of want to do a video on that, my favorite Hammond collection dinosaurs. So if that's something you guys would like to see, let me know in the comments below, and that is a video that I could definitely pump out here in the near future. And let me know what you guys think about this Allosaurus. There we go, now I finally got to stand again. Let me know in the comments down below what your guys' thoughts on this epic Allosaurus is. It's definitely not the worst. We got a lot worse Hammond collection figures in the beginning. But personal opinion, I don't think it's fantastic by any means. I honestly personally like the Carnotaurus that we got a little bit better than this one. But who knows, it might grow on me as I use it and get used to it. So far, my favorite thing about it is really that squishy tail. So anyway, with that being said, guys, this is the video. Like I said, let me know what your thoughts on this epic Allosaurus is. I'm going to give it, as far as Hammond collection goes, maybe like a 6 out of 10. I don't want to give it I think it's better than a 5, maybe even a 7 out of 10, actually. Yeah, final score, 7 out of 10. I think I've seen better, but I've also seen worse coming out of the Hammond collection. The paint job is really nice on this dino. And we got some really sharp looking teeth, and you got good head articulation, good articulation on it. Nothing really new though. I mean, kind of the same articulation we've gotten on all these figures. So yeah, like I said, guys, just feel free to share your thoughts down below, and if you haven't already, please consider subscribing. Make sure you give this video a big thumbs up, and as always, we'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.